For all the latest on the local housing market, Tony Johal joins us live in studio. Great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
And somebody told me it was your birthday, so
it is.
Happy birthday as
Thank
well,
you.
first of all.
I appreciate it.
All
Thank
right,
you.
so tell us, what is the latest trends that we're seeing throughout the spring here in Waterloo region?
Well, spring market is doing exactly what we expected it to do. It is certainly bringing enormous amounts of buyers to the region. And inventory is low, so we are seeing bidding wars. We are seeing the return of multiple offers and holding offers, and you know the market is strong. It's a great market right now if you're selling your home.
So, advice for buyers. You said we're seeing bidding wars out there. Are buyers having to go in offering much more than what the listed price is for a home right now?
Yeah, I mean, quite often that's the strategy that the listing has in place right now. It is put slightly under the market value to try to generate more people to come through the house with the expectation of going over asking price. Now, it can range anywhere from 10,000 over asking price to 50 to 100. In some cases, we've seen massive numbers like 200,000 above the asking price. Certainly not as common as what it was in the heyday of this multiple offer world, probably about 18 months ago. But I would say that it's strong enough right now that buyers do have to come in very competitively.
When the price, when you have to go in that competitively and the price is that much, going for that much more than what it's listed for, what's your advice to people to not, get down on themselves and stressed out when you're losing out on homes?
I would definitely say, don't get too caught up in the process. Don't be afraid to make offers on homes. When you lose out on one, it's not the be-all and end-all. There's more inventory coming every single day. May, in fact, brought about more inventory than the previous months. So we are in a higher inventoried market, so something else will come up.
Do you think that trend is going to continue into the summer months, that we'll keep kind of seeing more inventory, more listings?
That's a great question. And I think a lot of it has to do with, what's going to happen in the second half of the year as people's mortgages renew. Now, for many people, their mortgages are going to get renewed at a much higher amount than they initially got approved for. And they've been sitting on a very low rate for the last year, 2 years, 3 years. But come the summertime, when it comes time for renewal, we'll see where it goes. And for many people, if they are choosing to sell their home because their payments are too high, that is going to bring more inventory for buyers out there.
Now, another thing is we could potentially see a rate hike come from the Bank of Canada later this week. If that happens, what will it mean for people with mortgages right now? What will it mean for the local housing market as well?
Well, I think the people who have mortgages already right now, they are, their mortgages are going to be coming up for renewal anyways. So, I mean, they can probably expect their payment to be slightly higher. For the buyers coming into the market, it is probably going to suppress their maximum amount that they can be shopping for. So I would say get with a mortgage broker pretty quickly, get an understanding of how much home you can afford, and try to lock in a pre-approval as soon as possible.
Now, we talked a lot about buyers, so finally just want to get your advice for sellers as well.
Yeah, you know what? I would say that if you are planning on selling your home, get an understanding of where you're going next. You don't want to sell and be like, where am I going? You want to figure out exactly where it is that you want to go. You want to create a plan and stick to the plan. Part of that plan is fixing up the home a certain amount. You want to get the advice of a professional about where to spend the money, how much to declutter, how much to depersonalize, does the home need staging, and ultimately, what is it worth? How much am I going to walk away with, and does that get me to where I need to go for my future purchase?
Sounds like patience is key.
It definitely is.